money's gone!
Speak, Lestrade. I'm already getting bored of your heavy breathing.
I need your assistance at the Copperstag pub, Sherlock.
If this is about watered-down whiskey, Lestrade, I recommend P.C. Ribera's naturally honed taste for the case.
Funny, but this time we've got theft. A pub till emptied after closing. 3 people present, the bartender and 2 regulars. All swear innocence.
Clearly someone is lying. Possibly all 3. I'll be there shortly.
The bartender, Rory Dent, says the money was counted, £860, just before he went to change a keg. When he came back, he started cleaning up when he noticed the till was open and the money was gone.
£860. Is that tonight's takings or the going rate for a believable story?
He says the till was full. No forced entry, no cameras. Just these 3, all claiming they didn't see a thing.
No damage to the till. It seems the thief was stealthy. But was it a well-executed plan or mere happenstance that created the opportunity? Who else was here when the money went missing?
Just these 2 patrons. One at the end of the bar, the other seated at a table. Neither left their seats, supposedly.
Had someone confessed, I surely would be home, Lestrade. Let's meet this evening's entertainment, starting with our professional. You were the last to see the cash.
Yeah, counted it at midnight, same as always. Logged it and went to change the IPA keg in the back. When I came back out, the till was empty.
And before that?
I just counted the drawer. Hal or the lady must have seen me do it and taken the opportunity to rob me.
So you don't trust either of these patrons?
I mean, they're customers. I wouldn't trust anyone when that much cash disappears.
Curious. That apron you're wearing. It appears bone dry for a wet establishment.
So I'm supposed to be dirty because I'm a bartender. I'm not a slob, if that's what you're implying.
Certainly not. But honest work tends to dirty a man.
Honest? I'm not sure what you mean. It's not like I'd call the police on myself.
Behavior may confound, for all sorts of reasons. Guilt isn't always one of them.
I was sitting right here with my stout. I didn't touch no register. Never even stood up.
You're a creature of habit, Hal?
Every night, same stool, same drink.
And you saw Rory step into the back?
I didn't see him go in the back, but I saw the door swing open when he came back out yelling like someone robbed Buckingham. Said someone nicked the cash.
Did you hear anyone near the till?
No, and I usually notice. It's got a squeak to it when it opens. I told him last week to oil the thing. Guess it didn't matter much after all.
And you didn't see a thing?
Just my pint, mate. I've got a few pounds in my pockets, but most are in my belly.
Let's see what our third suspect has to say.
All right, Miss Parr. Tell us what you saw this evening.
I've been sitting right here the whole night. Didn't leave my seat, except to use the bathroom.
How long have you been attending to your drink? It appears relatively untouched.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of IPAs. That guy at the bar bought it for me when the bartender hollered last call at about 11:30. I was in the mood for a cider, but Creepy Eyes was already sitting at the bar. There are no gentlemen here apparently, because ladies clearly aren't first. I was still waiting on the bartender to pour me the cider I ordered when the whole vanishing cash act put an end to those plans.
Surprisingly heady and aromatic, considering. And the till?
Behind the bar, I assume. I never went near it. I was just texting and scrolling, trying to avoid eye contact with Creepy Eyes.
A missing stack of notes, a bartender, and 2 idle patrons. No broken lock, no vanished guest. Just a bar, a till, and a time window. Can you spot the detail that undoes the deception? Lestrade, ready your handcuffs. It's time to identify the thief.
Per usual, Sherlock figured it out. Do you know who the culprit is? Is it suspect number 1, Rory Dent, bartender? Suspect number 2, Hal Jensen, local drunk. Suspect number 3, Denise Parr, delivery dispatcher. Pause if you like, but I'm ready to find out who did it. So, who did it, Sherlock?
The IPA gave Rory away.
Wait a second, Called you!
A keg is only changed once emptied, but Denise received a freshly poured glass from her not-so-secret admirer within 30 minutes of the bill's pilfering. The strong aroma and frothy head lasting suggests the keg it was poured from was rather new. No new barrel is under that tap. Rory never changed it, at least not after he counted the till.
That's just speculation. Maybe I changed out a different draft.
Deduction, in fact. When carrying a keg, one typically does so close to the body. A full barrel is far too heavy for most to hold away from themselves. Yet not even the condensation from a keg has spoiled your apron.
So Rory never left the room.
Oh, he left, but not for the keg. He waited for both patrons to be distracted, Denise on her phone, Hal facing away, then quietly emptied the till himself, staged the scene, and shouted to cover his trail. Classic misdirection.
But why would Rory call the police on himself?
Because it was the perfect cover. He wants to look like a guy clocking out. Clean, composed, already in closing mode. The problem is the rest of the room doesn't match his story. He took the cash, staged a scene, and hoped being the one to call it in would throw us off.
Thought I'd stash it and you'd never know otherwise. Didn't think anyone would dig that deep. Rent's late. Business has been garbage. It was stupid.
So was skipping the keg.
Sounds like you never changed anything at all, except the story.
He never even poured my cider.
You're about to be a very unpopular regular, Rory.
If it's any comfort, you still poured the best lie in the house tonight.
You ever just want a pint, Holmes? One night I'd like to walk into a pub and leave with nothing but a tab.
Everyone loves a well-poured pint, Lestrade. But honesty, that's the rarest draught of all.
So here's the deal. Sherlock Holmes has solved a great many cases, most of which aren't exciting enough for Sir Arthur Conan Doyle or the other storytellers. While I'm not as good a storyteller as they are, I thought I'd give it a go. What the heck? I've got a million stories to tell. They may not make the BBC, but interesting nonetheless. While I'm learning how to make engaging videos that do the real stories justice, feel free to drop a comment on what you think. Any clues or ideas for the videos makes me a better detective and storyteller. Thanks for sharing your time with me. As the kids say, like and subscribe. It really helps out a lot. Check out my other videos too. Until next time, my friends, take care of yourselves, and when you can, take care of others too.